for me, mindfulness is like the meta skill. So everything we can do, like all kinds of therapy, we can do either with some particular high level of mindfulness that is trained in like Vipassana or any meditation basic tradition, or without. So for me, like mindfulness is this general and very important skill. Even if you do like body oriented or contact improvisation or something, like you can do with many levels of mindfulness, of this clarity of mind. So like for example, if I work with somebody, we can create this system of therapy, and like individual work with somebody can be just like 10% of what of the whole process that we can organize for somebody I'm working with, for example. So usually this mindfulness, establishment of mindfulness, is one of these very basic things that we do, and that is kind of cheap. So for people, if we work with somebody, we like therapy is sometimes quite expensive, so we search for many effective, simple and cheap things to incorporate in our kind of general work with the person. So this one is like one of important skill things in this general path of therapy. And about practical appliance for now, you can, for this workshop and for today, you can kind of like be in your normal state, or you can try to feel yourself a little more of your body sensations when I speak, when you speak, when somebody else speak, and yeah, maybe be a little more aware of feelings, sensations, and maybe not to lose yourself into thinking if you are prone to this kind of thing. So yeah, it can be trained all like throughout the whole day and throughout the whole workshop. Yeah. So to answer you, I think like you told this general dynamic meditation or mindfulness or embodiment, and this is what I told when I told this meta principle. Like mindfulness and embodiment is the very important for any practice. So you do it before psychedelic, before classic therapy, and after. Yeah, it's like very main mindfulness and embodiment, like that. So yeah, I hope you can hear me, because I
can hear you.
Okay. So yeah, I'm very agree with you. It's like very main, just to any kind of therapy. Yeah. And it helps to integrate, to get ready, to do everything, to go through any therapy. So yeah. And Vipassana, for example, is all right. Like you cannot like comfortably sit for a long time if you haven't done a lot of working before, physical working out. So that's why like Ashtanga yoga has this asana before meditation, and that's why Vipassana doesn't have this, and it's kind of maybe weak point of Vipassana, because they just say, okay, you just sit and you just experience everything, and you experience your trauma. And another very important thing is that Vipassana can be traumatic, because trauma and body-oriented work with trauma involves movement like 100%. It's just absolutely important. If person doesn't move, he like almost 95% he will dissociate from his traumatic stuff. Maybe not 95, but like a lot of possibility to dissociate and not really express and experience. That's why Peter Levine told like somatic experiencing is about movement, and how animals work their trauma is definitely movement. So yeah, that's very important about Vipassana limitation. And there is even a book about trauma-informed meditation, and it tells about Vipassana there. Maybe Vipassana and the whole Theravada it's just a little bit deeper, and we have like a very maybe more superficial part of this tradition because it was going from so old times. So now we have some limited Vipassana tradition, but yeah, still they were not very much into movement. And if I go to Vipassana, I do a lot of movement just to balance myself. Yeah, because it's like essential